Hello and welcome to our new series, The Digital Future of Business. Join us as we explore sales, marketing, finance, and business topics with thought leaders and experts in the field. Through our virtual series events, we aim to bring you tips, tricks, and strategy inputs from people who have innovated and led through change. Let's learn from the best. It gives me great pleasure to introduce John, our sales engineer, and our guest for this series, the founder of the Data Geeks Lab, TJ Warfield. TJ also is a phenomenal Salesforce expert. She has over 10 years of experience in Salesforce, 20 years of experience in information technologies, and over 25 years of working in nonprofits. If you guys are in nonprofit or interested to learn more about Salesforce and how to use its full potential, stay tuned. This interview is for you. Take it away, John.
Thanks, AJ. And first of all, we would like to thank you for being with us here, TJ. Right. So, how are you doing today? Today.
doing absolutely great.
Awesome. All right. So, as a start, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers and also your company and the services that you offer?
So I founded Data Geeks Lab about 4 years ago. We are a consulting partner that does implementations, customizations, training, support for nonprofits using Salesforce. All of our clients are nonprofits. All of our team members working on projects have worked at a nonprofit using Salesforce. So we know how nonprofits use Salesforce differently, and we know that each nonprofit does its own thing, is a wonderful, beautiful snowflake in their own way.
Awesome. All right. So, what were your challenges before using SyncApps, and how did you solve them by using this integration?
So there were mainly three platforms that we couldn't integrate with Salesforce without SyncApps. These are Constant Contact, MailChimp, and Eventbrite. MailChimp and Eventbrite used to have their own integrations. MailChimp still has its own integration that has some limitations. Eventbrite dumped their own integration. So we rely heavily on SyncApps to be able to have our nonprofits automate the transfer of data to and from those platforms.
All right, sounds great. So, any favorite features in the integration that help solve your team's use cases?
Yeah, I love that it is a two-way sync. I love that it is configurable. So some of our clients don't want a two-way sync. They just want a one-way from Salesforce to MailChimp or Salesforce to Constant Contact. Others want that two-way. It can be nuanced of only send these contacts in this direction and only send these contacts back in the other direction. So you can configure the sync as that nonprofit needs it, or as that client needs it to do, whether it's you're pushing field values or filtering which contacts should be synced, and you can rely on that it's actually happening, because it'll send you those error messages when it doesn't happen, unlike some of the older syncs that we used to rely on. So I love the flexibility, the configurability, and the reliability of it.
Sounds great. So, and lastly, how's your overall journey been using SyncApps?
Overall journey. Well, it started actually because of Constant Contact and their free integration with SyncApps and Salesforce, where if you have Constant Contact and Salesforce and you really just need those two talking without any filters, without any segments, you can just use the free tool. And so that was a very big pull for a lot of the smaller nonprofits that were having to manually export their contacts and move them over, and just having that ability for free was massive. And that's how we got introduced to SyncApps many years ago. And since then, as SyncApps has grown its capabilities, it was like, oh, SyncApps can do this now. Oh, we can do Eventbrite now. So it's been a wonderful tool, allowing nonprofits to have more functionality, but save their precious resources in staff time and budget on their mission, which is really most important, which is what we as Data Geeks Lab are all about, of trying to streamline everything so that they can spend their time out doing the important stuff out in the world.
Awesome. All right, so it has been a great pleasure listening to you today, TJ. Right, and back to you, AJ.
Wow, thank you, John and TJ. It was a pleasure chatting with you guys today, and we've learned a lot from you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact us at support@cazoomi.com or leave your comments down below. Thank you, and be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to be notified with the newest videos on our series, The Digital Future of Business. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.